What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 166 of Back Again with Troopz. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Guni every time, you get me? Zar's doing up dinner and Jetski is doing up comedy club with the wife. So you lot have only got me and Guni for this episode, you get me? But let's be honest, that's more than enough, blood. You understand? Guni, you look a lot more happier this week, you get me? Even though we saw the Gallagher and Jorginho pivot, we're going to get into that, but you're looking a lot more happier, my brother, you get me?
Yeah, bro, I'm taking 3 points anywhere they come in, bro, and that says a lot. So we got our 3 points this week. I'm smiling, innit?
You know my team, you get me, 3-point collectors since the start of the season. You understand? 4 in a row, blood. You get me? We're doing our Arshavin at Anfield, blood. You understand? 4 for their Clark, blood. You understand? That's 12 points on the board. So there's only really one place to start, blood, and that is with the table topping Arsenal, blood. You get me? Yeah, we have to get that in, blood. Yeah, we have to get that in, blood. You understand? We are top of the league, blood. You get me? We're not gonna win the league. We're not in a title race, but the fact of the matter is we are top of the league, and we are 4 games in, the best team in England, blood. You get me?
Hey, be honest though. Do you think some of your fans are getting a bit carried away, bruv? Because some of the post matches and stuff that I'm seeing are mental, fam.
So what's your issue? Because what are you coming with the Richard Keys and Andy Gray vibe where we can't celebrate?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I'm hearing that it's not an overreaction. Arsenal gonna win the league this season. You're looking the best team. Man City, you're looking vulnerable. Liverpool are not the same. Maybe this could be the year. I'm hearing all of this stuff, blood. So I'm just trying to see, are you on the same vibe or not?
One game at a time, blood. You understand? One game at a time. The year when Leicester won the league, Ranieri told them why they're one game at a time, blood. You understand? Arteta said it better than anybody else, blood. Let's keep humble. Let's stay hungry. And, get me, let's not get carried away, blood. You understand? And in my opinion, that's what we need to do, blood. You get me? Just go at it one game at a time, blood. For me, the objective is still top 4. Like I said to Zar, you get me? He's probably twerking at dinner right now with Large. You understand? Bare food is just going all over the place, blood. His fat ass is just licking down the plates. Pause. You understand? But me, I've got my 2 feet on the ground, blood. You understand? The objective is still top 4. Anything else is a bonus. You get me? We are not in a title race, blood. You understand? We saw what Man City did when they were 2-0 down, and everyone was like, "Oh, Man City, rare tear." You get me? I knew they were gonna come back, blood. You get me? They're the comeback kings, bro. You get me? So, me personally, I'm not giving no title charge talk, no title race talk. You understand? I'm just staying humble with it, bro. I'm enjoying the run of form. You get me? Because let's be real, it's our best run of form since the 2004 season. When we won our first 4, we won the league. And then the last time we won our first 4, we came second. We're not going to win the league, and we're not going to come second this time. I think what I'd get carried away with is 3rd. You understand? That's where I would kind of open up a bit. You get me? Pause. You understand? Because we don't open up for nothing around Yessa. We open up gyal like a tin of beans. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for me, where I would get gassed is I'd say, all right, cool. We're not looking at 4th. We're looking at 3rd. You get me? That's where I would get gassed, blood. But I wouldn't come with the title talk. Not yet, bro. You get me? If it comes to March, April, and we're within 3-4 points of City, we're in the title race, bro. You get me? 100%. But it's August right now. You understand? I'm not doing what you did last year and saying my team's gonna win the fucking league, blood. You get me? I've been in the mud for the last 16 years, bro. I'm trying to get out the mud. You get me? So yeah, you understand? I'm taking it one game at a time. But the performance, you get me, Guni, blood. Like, what do you think of the performance, bro?
Yeah, another good performance, bro. You had to dig deep for this one, though. But I did say to you that Fulham were not going to be an easy team, fam. But
Didn't I say 2-1 in the ep?
You did.
When Czar's coming in like, oh, I'm like, bro, yo, this is going to be tight, you know? You understand? Like, Fulham ain't no joke team, blood. You get me?
Now, do you see that midfielder I was telling you about, Palhinha?
Yeah, he's on job, blood. You understand?
I told you, bro, that guy is a serious midfielder, and he's making Fulham look like they belong in the Premier League, fam. I'm telling you.
He's lucky Partey weren't there, though, blood. You get me? Like,
You reckon he would have locked him up?
Yeah, blood. I think Partey was a huge miss, blood. You get me? Because it was literally Xhaka, blood. You get me? Only never had a bad game. Only never put a foot wrong. But with Oneni, it's just the basics, blood. You get me? He's going to slow it down. He's going to pass it sideways. He's going to pass it backwards, blood. You ain't going to get nothing forward out of Elneny, blood. You get me? So for me, I think he was a big miss. I think Zinchenko was a big miss. Tierney's my guy, but he weren't at his best. You get me? Maybe it's because of his.
Well, when did he come back from injury? That's the first question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you understand? He's not long come back from injury. That's what I was going to say. You get me? He's not he's not long come back from injury. Maybe it's because it's his first start. You understand? But we did miss Partey and Zinchenko, bro. You get me? That's why I keep saying that. Yo, we need to go in and get a midfielder, blood. You get me? I'm not worried about Tierney because when he's match fit, he's on job, blood. You get me? Right now, it's just a thing where. Does he
start over Zinchenko though? If they're both match fit.
If they're both match fit, I go Tierney. You get me? I think Zinchenko is better going forward, but defensively, he's got nothing on Tierney, bro. You get me? Defensively, he has nothing on Tierney, bro. You understand? And I'd rather my left back be better at defending than attacking. You understand? Real talk, blood. You get me? But yeah, I was very happy with the performance from the lads. You get me? To go 1-0 down, the way we went 1-0 down as well. I think there was a few errors in that goal. You get me? I think Saka's got to look at himself. You understand? You're told from a child, you do not play the ball across the box, blood.
Yeah,
you get me? And then the man just licks it across the box. And then Gabriel's moving like he's got time to build a zoo, spark it and bun it, blood. You get me? These times, it's the Premier League, bro. He should know, like, he's been here for a couple of years. You don't have that kind of time, blood. You get me? Mitrovic is hungry. He's on form. The man got 43 goals last year and he's got 3 goals already this year. And then, boom, you let him get his 4th goal, blood. You understand? But we did really well to come back from. You get me? Because last season, I think we would have lost that game, blood. You get me? Or draw. I don't think we would have won that game, blood. I think the mentality has changed. You get me? And I have to be real. That is down to Arteta, blood. You get me? I'm not a hater, bro. I could talk honest with it, blood. And I'm very happy with what I'm seeing, bro. And I'm seeing progression. I'm actually seeing progression on the pitch, bro. You get me? I'm seeing the togetherness with the fan base. I'm seeing the Emirates like I've never seen it before, blood. The Emirates is moving like Highbury right now. You get me? Atmosphere-wise.
So do you reckon the board was right to stick by him? Or is it too early to say?
I think it is still too early to say because there's still a lot of football to play. You get me? There's still a lot of trials and tribulations that we're going to go through. You understand? Periods where we notoriously bottle it. So we have to see. For me, I done said already, the way we bottled top 4 last year, he's lucky to be in a job. You understand?
Yeah.
The start we've made and what we did in the transfer market, it's looking like it could be the right decision. You get me? Because we had a great preseason. You was there at preseason. You saw the games. You get me? And even you was like, yo, you know what? You, man, it's preseason, but you do look all right still. But we have to see what happens when it's game time. You get me? And people can't even be coming at us and saying, oh, it's only Palace. It's only Bournemouth. It's only Fulham. It's only Leicester. Because Palace had City on ropes. Fulham drew with Liverpool. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not only these teams, blood. You understand? Like, you get me? I think more respect needs to be put on Arsenal. You understand? Because man are out here sucking off them little pussios from down the road, them Nando-looking motherfuckers. Yeah, I see the interview today with Conte, the fucking wig-wearing dickhead. Yeah, fucking prick, blood. You understand? Fucking Inspector Gadget-looking fucking dickhead. You get me? I see them saying to him, "Oh, you've got 10 points from your first 4 games. That is fantastic. That's tremendous." I don't see that same energy with us. I see man like, oh yeah, Arsenal have only played Palace. Arsenal have only played Leicester. Arsenal have only played Fulham. Oh, it was only Bournemouth.
But you know what, yeah? And I could tell you this from experience, bro. The best way sometimes is to...
I like to go under the radar.
Yeah,
go about your business. I know that's...
Yeah, because you see, Chelsea, we're used to that. We can be smashing teams away and it's looking like we're going to win the league. In the past, it's been that way. And they don't want to say nothing. They want to praise other teams. So the same thing might happen to you. But you know what? It's less pressure on your team. It's less pressure on your manager, players. You get me? So it might be a good thing for you. But come after, if you're still doing this after January and that's when they're probably going to start focusing on you.
That is true. You get me? I do like going under the radar, but I also like to be praised when we're doing well. You get me? Because when we're in the mud, people are quick to jump on us, blood. You get me? And ridicule us. You understand? Man can't even say to me, "Oh, Troopz, how you saying that when you cuss the team?" I'm a fan. I'm entitled to my opinion. You get me? Yeah. These men are out here saying shit to rattle us, blood. You get me? I'm saying shit because I believe that is actually the truth, blood. These man, you feel these man actually just chatting out their fucking ass and saying shit to get views. Like I say all the time, I don't care about the views, bro. You understand? Like 1 view, 2 view, million view in our business, blood. I say what I say, blood. I say what I mean. And however many views it gets, so it got. You understand? Mm-hmm. So you see me, dog. That's how my thing is, bro. I've never changed, bro. One thing, man could never say that with me. I have never changed, blood. Since I come in at this blood clot YouTube thing, my thing has been, you see me? There's no suffer my thing and nah, blood. You Troopz, this is Troopz. That's what you get. You don't like it, suck your mother. You see me? But back to the game. Ben White, bro. You understand? I've given Ben White a lot of shit. You understand? But I think since he's gone to right back, he's been a revelation at right back, blood. You get me?
Obviously, you trust him to stay there?
I do trust him to stay there, but obviously Tomiyasu is my preferred choice in there. He would be the number 1. But I prefer Ben White at right back, blood. I don't like him at centre back, bro. Centre back, I'm kind of like, yo, what's he gonna do, blood? You get me? Right back, I kind of feel comfortable with him there, bro, because he's good on the ball. You understand? And he can get Saka in and, you understand, get the ball into the midfield. I like him there, bro. You get me? You don't get too exposed. I like him there, bro. You get me? Odegaard, I think I was a bit harsh on him. You get me? I gave him an 8 in the player ratings, but I think he could have done more. But when I've looked back on the game now, he was fucking pulling the strings, bro. You get me? Like, people have to realize as well, like, with me, it's not an Odegaard hating. When enough of the fan base was screaming, "Oh, Maddison," I was going Odegaard, blood. You get me? Even Czar was screaming Maddison, rude boy. I was screaming, I want Odegaard, bro. You get me? He's who I want, blood. So it ain't no, Troopz is hating on Odegaard. I wanted Odegaard in this club, blood. You get me? And I'm happy that he's captain. And he's leading with his performances on the pitch, blood. You get me?
I was gonna say
like,
that.
He's like, you see, like back in the day, like you had like Terry who would shout, Vieira who would shout, Roy Keane, Tony Adams who would shout. The last man who would probably shout was probably a Company. You get me? Like, and a Henderson. You understand? You won't really see who's that I'm trying to think, blood. The captains
are like that anymore, is it?
Yeah, like the captains are a bit more different nowadays. They're not like, you get me, like
soft, fam. And compared, that's the truth. They're soft compared to what they were back in the day.
Yeah, blood. They're more lead by how they play on the pitch. You get me? They're not really gonna ras up anyone.
Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson. He's more of a motivator than a
cusser.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man City, who's it? De Bruyne.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
Chelsea,
he's gonna be like,
you get me?
it?
Chelsea
Aspie.
is Aspie or Jorginho, bruv. Neither one of them two.
You get me? Lloris.
No, exactly. So that's how you know, bruv. The game's changed, blood. From your Dennis Wises, your Roy Keanes, your Patrick Vieira's,
Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, Vinnie Jones, them serious man there. You're not getting it. Stuart Pearson, them guys, you're not getting that no more.
It's a difference. It's more like a Fabregas. You get me? A Aubameyang. You understand? You look at who's captain at Real Madrid? I think it was Marcelo. I think Marcelo had the armband. Marcelo or Benzema, they're not gonna shout.
Yeah,
you get me? Like it's proper change, bro. You understand? But Odegaard, he done really well in that game, bro. You understand? Like I'm very happy with my team right now. You get me? I'm not gonna lie, blood. I still think we need a couple in the window. You get me? I'd love Tielemans to come through the door. You understand? That would make my window. You get me? You
wouldn't sign another DM because Partey gets injured quite a bit.
I see some people saying about we should go for Ndidi instead of Tielemans, but we don't have that Tielemans type player. You get me? People say Fabio Vieira, but we don't know if he's going to hit the ground running or he's going to need a bit of time. You understand? There's no denying the talent in him. It's just, is he going to hit the ground running? We haven't seen him make an appearance this year. He's fit. He's on the bench, but we haven't seen him make an appearance yet this year. Tielemans, I know, is going to go in there and just slot in, blood. You get me? The way Zinchenko slotted in, the way Jesus has slotted in, he's just going to slot into this team, blood. You get me? And I think the way Xhaka's playing right now, yeah, you could go with a Xhaka Tielemans, and that would be okay in the midfield. You get me? Odegaard in the 10, you understand? Doing his work. I think that could do it, bro. You get me?
Xhaka Tielemans. I can smell a lot of cards from Xhaka, though. You can't really... Can you rely on this guy for too many games playing that position, though? That's why I keep asking you about Partey. You need that profile, fam. Because Xhaka is going to get you red cards at least twice a season in that position. I guarantee it. He's going to get you a card suspension as well. That's just you know this. That's just how he plays.
Arteta seems to believe in him. You get me? He ain't done nothing stupid yet this year. You get me? 4 games in, he ain't done nothing stupid. You understand? He's got a goal. He's got an assist. So maybe it's a different Xhaka this year. You get me? Maybe it's a new Xhaka, blood. But your boys, gone?
No, I'm saying he might know now that he ain't got the armband, that he ain't in control no more. Xhaka, I was going to say.
He's vice captain, though, so...
Okay.
You get me? He's still got a little say, blood. You understand? But another win for the Arsenal. That's 4 out of 4, 12 points. We are top of the league. You get me? Don't know if we'll be there. Highly doubt we'll be there in May. But we'll enjoy it while it lasts, blood. You get me? Guni. Now, when you saw that pivot, Gallagher and Jorginho... Lord have mercy, dog. What was the thought process, blood?
What's this, yeah? So I was at work, right? And obviously you lot know that I do like the high pressure boilers and I do the ACs and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm actually in the vent. So I've got my phone on one side and I've got my tools on the other side and I'm sorting something out in there. I saw this pivot, yeah, and I went, for fuck's sake! And the guys next door, they thought that something happened and I got injured or something up in the bed. So they come running through there, yo, you're right. I said, yeah, I'm cool, man. My manager just fucking done this shit again. And it's like, yo, man, you're on this fucking soccer shit, man, all the time, man. We thought you was in like, we thought you hurt yourself, you fucked yourself. I was like, nah, just my manager gets on my nerves, bruv. When I saw that, I was like, we might not come out with this win, fam. Because in my head, I'm thinking, this is the wickedest thing, Troopz. I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised. Because I said to my brethren this week, yeah, don't be surprised if he goes with the same pivot as he did against Leeds.
You said it on the pod as well, blood.
Oh, I said it on the pod as well.
Yeah.
But in the back of my mind, I was like, nah, he can't do it. After what everybody saw, he cannot do it. Brother, when he did that shit, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, mate. And you saw how that turned out, man. How long did it last? 24 minutes?
Bro, I mean, the first challenge, I think it was a silly one. I don't know how many fouls he committed up until that point, but I think the first one was a bit of a harsh yellow. You get me?
No, the first one was stupid. That's the thing. It was right in the sight of the referee as well. Like, the ref had to book him. It was unnecessary. And he brought him down in the area where the player was no threat. Wasn't doing anything there. Yeah,
it was like on the halfway line, bro. There was no break. That's why I thought it was just a bit of a clumsy challenge. You get me? Maybe give him maybe say to him, yo, next one, yo, you're booked in it. You're in the book. You understand? The second one, bro, like, does he have to make that challenge? Because Chalobah's there as well. And Chalobah's not slow. You get me?
I don't think, my thing is I think he was...
Because Jody Morris was the youth coach. And he said that if he did that in a youth game, in a youth game, he would have bollocked him. He would have gave him the hairdryer treatment.
I tell you this, though. If that was the first yellow card, I would have taken it. But it's the fact that he wasn't. But this is where I'm not entirely going to blame him. Because what's he doing there in the first place? These are mistakes that you expose your young players to who've got no experience playing that role at all. Yeah, yes, he's a midfielder, but does he play that role? No, he best plays his football a little further up. So now you're asking him to be that last midfielder, or even one of the two midfielders to sort of anchor that position. When there's a threat of a counter-attack, and you know in the back of your mind that if this guy gets beyond me, he's going to be either one-on-one with Jorginho. This is the fact he's not looked. He's going to be one-on-one with Jorginho. Now my centre-backs are going to be left exposed. Who's my centre-back? Thiago Silva. Yeah, you don't want this guy to be doing too much running and last-ditch tackles. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I've got to bring this guy down. Otherwise, they're going to score. Lo and behold, that's what he does. He gets sent off. It's a good professional foul, but it's just a stupid foul to make on a yellow card, if you get what I'm saying. It's the first.
Should he have risked Mendy doing his job and saving the chance if it got to that stage?
No, because
they were still in the Chelsea half. Well, not the Chelsea half. They were still in the Leicester half. They haven't entered your half yet. He's not even in the semicircle.
Yeah,
you get me?
And our players are already getting back. But again, that's why I think Connor didn't look, because our players, if you could see them, it was
because Chalobah was there.
It was Cucurella. I believe Mason Mount was charging back as well, and it might have been Chalobah. It might have been him. It was three of them that was getting back that probably looked like they could have caught him. Because if you look at the replay again, watch Cucurella, he goes absolutely sick. He starts jumping up and down because he knows, what the fuck have you done? See, another yellow, we got a red. But again, like, I'm not going to be too upset with that. That's inexperience, bruv. And another thing is you're playing this kid out of position. He's looked out of his depth. He got his red card, 28 minutes? 28 minutes in the game, right? He gets his yellow card. That just stinks of inexperience, bro. The guy's not sure. When you're not sure, you're nervous. You make stupid mistakes. That's what happens.
It kind of benefited you because you look better with 10 men, blood.
Yeah, it did. It did. But then, bruv, if we're being honest as well, we were lucky to come away with 3 points.
I mean, when it went 2-1, I mean, even before, at 0-0, what a ball from fucking Tillemans to put Vardy in. You understand? Yeah. I don't know how he's not hit the target there. There was another opportunity when Tillemans slid in Castanga. Mendy come out and made a great save at his feet. That was at 0-0 as well. There was then obviously Sterling, the deflected effort. You understand? But Amati, like, you know what Sterling wants to do, blood. Get it on his right and whip it in, blood. We've seen him do it.
Exactly.
We've seen him do it for so many years, blood. So Amati's got to look at himself. The second goal was a great goal by you lot, blood.
But didn't the first one take a deflection off Amati's foot?
Yeah, the first one, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The first one took a deflection off Amati's foot. Yeah. The second one was a fantastic goal, blood. From defense to attack, the transition, great work from Reece James down the right-hand side. I'm not gonna lie, blood. Reece James is probably the best right back in the league, blood. I gotta say it now, bro. I can't lie. Like there's no, nah, bro. Like this dog could defend. This dog could attack. This dog could do. He could do a lot of things on that right hand side, blood. Pause. You get me? I
told you he's a dangerous player, bro. I was telling people. I said when he was at Wigan on loan, and I saw some because he was the only reason why I was Championship football. When I saw him at Wigan, I said, nah, this guy's gonna be one of the best right backs in the country. Soon, people are gonna say it, bro. And bruv, listen, not just his defending when he's on it. It's like you say, the attacking. You see when he's dribbling on that side, bruv. Yeah, he can beat a man with his tech. The balls that he puts in are absolutely world class. The other one that he was robbed of. Do you remember that ball he played for Kai Havertz against Tottenham? The opportunity that Kai missed.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He does it consistently. You're thinking, it's a one-off. Consistently again. This ball for Raheem Sterling, perfect. Hit that nice and low.
That was like that was on the money, bro. You understand? And that was Sterling bread and butter. Back post, we've seen him do it year in, year out, blood. You get me? And the Marvelly man, the Marvelly kid is finally up and running for Racist FC. You get me?
Bruv, I almost had a tear in my eye when I saw he finished at the back post, because do you know how many of those runs are not rewarded in this team? So to see Raheem Sterling just arriving there, I was just going mad.
Do you know what? He's the kind of player that will believe his winger can get the ball in. So he will make that run to the back post, blood. You understand? Other people don't believe. That's why they don't make the run. Sterling believes his man will find him. You get me? But like you said, you was very lucky to come out with all 3 points, blood. You get me? When Harvey Barnes made it 2-1, you get me? Perez lick off the post. You understand? They had a few opportunities in that second half, but you managed to ride, or should I say, weather the storm, and come out with the 3 points, blood. You get me? Obviously, Fofana has been confirmed as well. We saw him having the time of his life in his Lamborghini. You understand? How you feeling on that one, blood? You get me? I also forgot to rip you as well, because Fofana, you get me, is probably having nightmares of facing Martinelli another 2 times, blood. You get me? Because Martinelli ripped him a new arsehole, blood.
He won't do that again. He wouldn't. And
are you sure, blood? Are you sure, blood? You understand? Are you sure, blood? 75 million, a man's getting ripped up like that, you know, dog.
Listen, the guy's coming in, right? He didn't even want to be at Leicester at that point. You could see it. And also the rest of
but is that unprofessionalism? Because you see the way Tillemans is playing. You get me?
I'll tell you straight up. I don't like it when players do that, even if they're coming to my club. And he's got a history of doing this, because at Saint Etienne he stopped turning up. He was just like, if you don't give me my move to Leicester, fuck this. I'm staying home watching cartoons, fam. I'm just not doing this, fam. So that's what he's done the same thing for Leicester. Obviously, they had to stop playing him.
Is that a wise move, getting that type of player? Like if he, let's say he becomes out of favor in the Chelsea team. Let's say Chalobah keeps him out of the team, and it's a Chalobah, Thiago Silva, and Koulibaly back three. That kind of bad egg in your club.
I doubt it, because you got to look at the level of club you're talking about now. I think the only time that could potentially happen,
75 million though, that price tag could also gas his head, blood. You get me?
I think the first question, I think the only time that can happen is if Real Madrid say, yeah, listen, we want to sign you. Then I might be worried that could happen. But for 75 million, the way I'm looking at it, again, it's a lot of money, bruv. And remember, there's add-ons to this as well that it could reach more. So with this one, 20, 21 years old, level of ability that he's got, potentially got about 12 years left in him. He'll be 33 after 12 years. The level that he's at, the players that he's going to be learning with, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, even Azpilicueta, that is valuable elite experience. All three of those to pass down to one player, bro. Yeah, so for me, it's a thing where if I'm looking at that 75 mil over 10 years and he helps bring us trophies, it's not really that expensive, in my opinion. It's a long-term deal. I think he's going to get about 6 years, or it's 5 with 1 year option to extend. What surprised me, though, Troopz, is that Chelsea actually paid the 75 million up front, bro.
Yeah, because you, man, they like Man United where they get bad up for the fee because they will just blow the bag at any opportunity. You lot are more calculated. You get me? But with Bowie, I don't think he's calculated. I don't think he gives a shit. If they say they want this, he's like, fuck it, here you go, blood.
You just say, Tuchel, you really want this player? This is how much they're asking me. Yeah. That's what he does. He paid 75 M's up front, bro. That is stupid amount of money. Like to literally, so he basically gave Leicester what they asked for. But then it's helped out Leicester because they haven't made any moves in the transfer window. So now I'm sure their fans are looking at it like, you just got 75 M's cash from Chelsea. Go out there and make a move. I like the signing. I'm not going to lie. Especially now, as you saw, Koulibaly, he got himself suspended. Thiago Silva, how many more games can he play on a consistent basis, bruv? Do you know what I mean? Will he play midweek, blood? You get me? This is what I'm saying. You can't keep doing it to the man. So Fofana coming in kind of relieves that. And believe it or not, we do need another centre-back. It's not as urgent as it was before, but we might need another centre-back if Thiago Silva gets himself injured.
Other transfers, Anthony Gordon. Frank Lampard come out and said that no bid has been put in for Anthony Gordon. The Aubameyang deal has apparently stalled. Apparently that has broke down. You understand? Like I told everyone, blood. You get me? Told everyone, blood. You get me? Aubameyang don't want to go. Aubameyang don't want to go Chelsea, blood. You get me? Don't want to go, mate.
Well, I'm hearing is just that Chelsea offered him just a year and he wants 2. So I don't know if Chelsea are going to do that because next year Chelsea want to get like an Nkunku or somebody because we couldn't get Nkunku this season because he just signed a new contract, and 2, I think they have an agreement where he can move next summer. They just wanted more peace for him or something like that.
We're hearing rumors about Zaha, where your fan base are talking Zaha. I haven't seen no concrete rumors about Zaha. Would you prefer Zaha instead of Aubameyang? Instead of Anthony Gordon?
I don't want this. This is my honest truth. Aubameyang, if he's a stopgap, I'm taking him for a season or 2, 100%. Zaha, no. Do you know why? Based on the fact that Pedro Neves is flipping available. No, Pedro Neto, sorry. Pedro Neto.
Yeah, the one that our main target, apparently.
What are you doing? You see what I mean? So that's the reason why I don't want Zaha to come to the club. If you was to say Pedro Neto, cool, but not for Zaha, not for me. I'm not saying he's a shit player. Nah, I'm not saying that. Not for me, bruv. I think there's better targets to go out there. Anthony Gordon, I am happy, bruv. Frank Lampard is doing God's work. He's saying to Chelsea, listen, I'm only rejecting this money just for you because I love you as a club. Don't do it, bruv. £60 million on this. You've got Callum Hudson-Odoi, for goodness sake. What are you doing, fam? Why? It doesn't make no sense. So for that, I'm happy. Now the thing that I need Chelsea to do, bruv, yeah, with how many days left of this transfer window? 4 days left or 3 days left of this transfer window. Please get me my midfielder. Get me my CDM. Somebody from Chelsea. I don't know if you're watching this, sitting down eating Cocoa Pops or something. Listen to me. Go to the scouts and say, get me a CDM. Please, bro. That's all I'm asking for.
Guni wants a number 4, not a number 6. But that win took Chelsea to number 6 in the table. You get me? So that win was needed for you, man, because the draw to Tottenham and the beatdown at Leeds that win was vital, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
And another team that needed a win, Man United. They got a win. Their first win away from home in, I believe, 7. And their first back-to-back wins for time as well, blood. You get me? Yeah, here it is. Man United have ended a run of 7 consecutive away Premier League defeats, with this their first win on the road since February when they won 4-2 at Ellen Road against Leeds. You understand? Long fucking time, bro. You get me? United looking a lot better, bro. You understand? We bantered him against Brentford. We're going to have to big him up against Southampton. He's had 2 good performances. Cannot lie. Lisandro Martinez, blood. Former Ajax. Former Ajax player. He had a great game against Southampton, bro.
Yeah, he's been solid, fam. He was solid. I think it's helping that he's playing next to Varane.
Maguire's fucked now, bro. And I'm pissed, blood. You get me? Ten Hag has realised that the fridge can do nothing apart from store water bottles. You get me? He's got him on the bench, blood.
He can't keep it. If he keeps Maguire on the bench for much longer, then I'm going to respect his balls because I know United are not going to like that. There's a reason why he's played so much under other managers. I think it's
even Ronaldo, bro.
He's got balls.
Like back-to-back games, he's benched Cristiano Ronaldo, blood. You get me? And started that piss-poor Alanga. You get me? He's just a road runner, blood. Donny just got pace and nothing else, blood. You understand? But
fried up Trent, though.
It's not really hard to fry up Trent at this moment in time.
Much. Yeah, it's not saying much.
You get me? Like defensively, he ain't saying fuck all, blood. You understand? But United needed that win. They got the win. That was a good goal from Bruno as well, bro. You understand? He took it very well. I can't even lie, but I'm not even going to hate on him. You understand?
I do think Southampton should have scored though.
Bro, the amount of chances these man had, was fucking ridiculous. That save that De Gea made in the second half when the rebound Walker sent it mad high. There was a couple opportunities, bro, where Man United rid their luck, blood. You get me? They seriously rid their luck, fam. You understand? Even the McTominay situation, how the fuck won that a penny?
Exactly. Didn't it bounce off his arm like 3 times or something like that?
3 times, bro. Donny was looking at it move like duk duk duk.
I knew they weren't going to give it though. I knew it.
And it went to VAR. That's the worst thing, bro.
I knew they weren't going to give it, bro. United get these calls all the time. But how does it still doesn't help them? That's the wickedest thing.
It's fucking disgusting, bro. You get me? Absolutely disgusting, blood. But United got themselves another win. Fuck them, man. You get me? That win took them up to 8th position in the league. City came from 2 goals down to beat Crystal Palace. That disallowed goal, that could have made it 3-0. The one when Ederson's rolled it out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one, you know. I think that goal should have stood, blood.
I saw it once, and the recollection I've got of it, I wasn't sure.
I've seen it a couple of times, and I'm like, I hear what they're saying about, you need to give the keeper space. But for me, that was like the Karius one in the not the World Cup, in the Champions League final. You get me? It was very similar to that one. And I think City got away with one there. I think if it went 3-0, I don't know if they come back and win it then.
Bro, I would never put it past Man City, bro.
Maybe they come back and draw like the Newcastle game. I don't know if they come back and win it from 3-0 down, bro.
City, look, the problem is with Man City.
Because 2-0, you're still in the game.
Yeah.
At 2-0, next goal is the key goal. You either kill the game or the opposition are back in the game. 3-0 kind of kills it, blood.
But you see from Crystal Palace went up early in the game as well. I knew there was plenty of football to be left for City to want to leave it like this. I knew
when it was 2, I knew they were coming back. When that one got disallowed, I said, boy, City got life. I said, now they're going to come back because that dare probably woke them up, blood. You get me? And when they went into halftime, Pep put a rocket up their ass. And Erling Haaland, he showed us what he's been doing in the Bundesliga for the last couple of seasons, bro. Let me tell you something. You see that third goal, the hat-trick one?
Yeah.
You see the way he goes in between the two defenders and the way he holds him off. And you see the way he tucks it away after, blood. Mm-hmm. Even the first goal, the header, his movement, blood.
Yeah, world class.
Bro, you know what, yeah? I might change my fucking golden boot winner to Haaland, bro. It's early enough, I can change it. It's early enough, bro. We're still in August, mate. We're still in fucking August, mate, yeah? Because Salah ain't doing fuck all, mate. Yeah? Salah ain't doing fuck all. And the way Haaland's playing, whenever that ball drops anywhere near him in that box, I expect that net to bulge, bro.
He's the real deal, bro. 100%. He's the real deal. To get a hat-trick as well. And the thing is like, you're scoring hat-tricks when your team need it. You're not just stat padding. That's the thing. And it's like you say, one opportunity, one sniff of goal, and that's it. It's over.
The man had 8 touches the whole game. 8 touches, 3 goals, blood.
Proper striker.
Unbelievable, fam. What else was unbelievable was Liverpool 9, Bournemouth 0. And what was more unbelievable is Salah never had a goal or an assist in
Did you see his misses?
Bro, the first miss when, what's his name? Robertson put it on a plate for him. Bro, I could not believe it, blood. No, not Robertson. Harvey Elliott. It was Harvey Elliott that put it on a plate for him. I couldn't believe it. The chances in the second half, bro. What is going on with Mo Salah?
Could it be a confidence thing? Because the one positive that
could it be a pressure thing that that now Mane is not gone. It's majority of it is all on you now, blood. You're the one we're gonna look to.
Is that he is getting into the right places, but he's just not tucking them away. And that's not a good sign. And I reckon it is a case of, the pressure was off him when Mane was there. Mm-hmm. But he was still hitting numbers. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? But without him there, he just looks stuck, bro. Like he
looks lost.
Yeah, he's struggling to beat players. I feel his passing ain't what it was. Maybe it's because he doesn't quite understand the movement of one or two of the players in front of him, because losing Mane, it's going to change how you play up top, bro, completely. Mm-hmm. That fluidity isn't there as much as it was when he was there. Do you know what I mean? Also, as well, the finishing is poor. You're getting into positions where you should really be thinking about placing it, but you're slapping it over the bar and that.
Yeah, like he's not even hitting the target, blood.
That's what I'm saying. It's like before you would place that and make sure that it's going in, but then you're getting one-on-one in front of the goalkeeper and you're hitting it. You're not even hitting it wide. You're hitting it over the bar from there when you just have to pick your spot. Don't make sense to me. I don't know, but could be a confidence issue that's going on, brother. I don't know.
But an unbelievable performance from Liverpool. Bournemouth now, fucking hell, mate. Understand? When you look at their last couple of results, it doesn't look good, blood. You get me? 4-0 defeat away at Man City. 3-0 defeat at home to us. And now 9-0 away.
Disgusting, bro.
Away at Anfield, blood. Has a team conceded that many goals in 3 games? Let us know in the comments, bro. Because in 3 games, these men have conceded 16 goals and scored 0.
Their goal difference is minus 14 after 4 games, bro.
Bro, relegate them now, blood. Yeah? Relegate them now, dog. You understand? But we've been ripping Trent, but we're going to big him up before we move on. That goal from Trent, blood. Yeah? That's Trent in a nutshell, blood. Yeah. Absolute techers. You understand? Unreal techers. And even the goal from Fabio Carvalho's goal. That was a great goal. And even Harvey Elliott's, blood. You understand? They were 3 top goals, blood. You get me?
You know how I know Bournemouth was shit. They let Firmino come in and move like he was 2018, 2019 Firmino, fam. That's why I was like, you lot are fucking crap. You're letting this Donny do this.
His first goals at Anfield since 2020, my brother. He hasn't scored at Anfield for over 2 years, Donny. Bournemouth turn up.
The guy's a bum, fam. He's done out.
The worst thing is the guy got 3 assists and 2 goals, blood.
Mm-hmm.
He was moving mad. You get me? But Bournemouth, fucking hell, blood. They are deeper than the mud, blood. You understand? They are underground, blood. You understand? They're going
straight back down.
Yep, Bournemouth are definitely going back to the Championship, blood. We're going to breeze through the other results real quick before we get into the preview, because we got some midweek fixtures this week. Brighton 1, Leeds 0. Pascal Gross getting himself another goal, blood. You understand? This guy has been on absolute fire for Brighton this season, blood. You get me? Their top goal scorer. And he took his finish really well, blood. You get me? Another victory for Brighton. Brentford 1, Everton 1. Anthony Gordon with a lovely goal. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
A lovely goal. And then Janelt getting the equaliser for Brentford. Brentford will feel very unlucky, blood, because they hit the post around 3 times, bro.
Yeah, they're unlucky not to get 3 points.
Yeah, blood. How Everton come out with a point, only God knows, blood. You get me?
That's called life.
I'm telling you, blood. He caught hella life, bro. You get me? He caught hella life, blood. Wolves 1, Newcastle 1. 2 fantastic goals in this game, bro. You get me? Contenders for goal of the weekend. Neves getting his usual rocket from outside the box.
Screamer.
And then Haaland Saint-Maximin. Bro.
Oh, that was.
The fucking technique on that volley, blood. Right in the bottom corner, bro. I don't think we'll see a better volley this season, bro, in the Premier League. You get me? If we see a better volley, then fuck me, blood. We are blessed, bro. You get me? But Haaland Saint-Maximin, I know Robbie was probably going crazy because he loves off that.
Yeah, that's his guy, innit?
That's his guy, blood. I know he was fucking going crazy, blood. West Ham got their first goal and points of the season. They were the only team in the top 5 leagues this weekend to not have a point on the board and score a goal. They got the win 1-0 away at Villa. Pablo Fornals with the deflected effort. And then the game that closed out the weekend, Nottingham Forest 0, Tottenham 2. Tottenham, you get me? It wasn't an easy game for them. You understand? Nottingham Forest, bro, they need a striker ASAP. I think if they had a striker, they probably draw this game. You get me? Harry Kane getting 2 and also missing a penalty, bro. You get me? That was a fantastic save from Henderson, blood. Man had his hat on, bro. I didn't know that fucking keepers still wear hats in goal, blood. I thought that was an old school thing.
Yeah, the sun sometimes you can't avoid it, fam.
But even still, I can't remember last goalkeeper to come out in a hat, blood.
But I think that's the only choice that they've got, really. I mean, they can't fucking stand there with Ray-Bans on, because that's just not going to work, fam.
Nah, I know, but I'm saying back in the day, you used to always see keepers wear hats.
Yeah. You
understand? Like Schmeichel would wear a hat. Lehman would wear a hat. There were certain keepers, Ed De Hoy would wear a hat. Boy. There were certain keepers that when the sun was beating, you get me? You see them come out with their hats, blood. You ain't really seen that in the new generation of goalkeeper. But they are all the results from this weekend's games. Match week 4 has ended and we go into match week 5. But match week 5 is in the midweek this week. We're going to preview them games for you lot as well after I give you lot the league table. And the league table is Arsenal are still top of the league. Yeah, shake your head again, blood. We are top of the league, blood. We lead the way, blood. The only team to win all their games. Let's get that in as well, blood. Yeah? Let's get that in every time as well. Yeah.
Same energy into the season. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll have the same energy, blood. You get me? But we'll be in the top 4, so the energy will still be there. You see me? Man City, Tottenham, and Brighton make up the top 4. Leeds are in 5th. Chelsea are in 6th. Newcastle 7th. United 8th. Liverpool 9th. Brentford make up the top 10. Then The bottom half of the table, Fulham, Palace, Southampton, Forest, Villa, West Ham, Bournemouth. And then the bottom three, Everton, Wolves, and Leicester City. Before I get into my people them at Skrill, pause. Who's the first manager to get sacked, blood? Brendan Rodgers, Frank Lampard, or Steven Gerrard?
Brendan Rodgers. You can't lose. You can't lose to Chelsea when we've got 10 men. Can't do that, bruv. Other teams have come and turned us over with 11. And to be honest with you, with the Jorginho and Gallagher pivot, you should be sacked off that, fam. You should. If you're not beating this team, you should be done out. You should be sacked. So I think it's going to be him.
I think it will be Rodgers as well, you get me? I'm not going to put Scott Parker in because it's early in the season and the teams that he's got slapped by are teams you would expect them to get slapped by. Even though they held the 9-0 at Anfield, I don't think that's a sacking offence for Scott Parker, you get me? Especially this early in the season when they still have more than enough time to get the points to stay up, you get me? But yeah, I would probably go Brendan Rodgers as well, blood, because from last season, their form's been terrible, bro. Mm-hmm. You get me? All their players are jumping ship as well. So it shows you that something's not right at Leicester. You get me? And you can't change a 25-man squad. You can change the manager, though. You get me? So if Leicester lose this midweek, Rodgers, I don't think you'll see in the weekend, bro. You get me? Come Thursday morning, you're in the job centre, mate. You understand? Trying to get that universal credit. You know what I'm saying?
Bruv, they've got Man United at home this week as well.
You see what I'm saying? And the form that United are on, they're buzzing. They're buzzing like Maine. Remember Maine? I feel like buzzing. I feel like buzzing.
Yeah.
The man are buzzing like Maine, blood. You get me? So God help Leicester, fam. You understand? But before we get into the midweek preview, we've got to big up the man them at Skrill every time. You understand? Now, you lot already know Skrill is the perfect digital wallet for gamblers because it was built for gamblers. Sophisticated gamblers use it to manage their bankroll, whether they are playing games like poker or betting on their favorite sports, like football. You understand? The only sport that matters, blood. Let's be real. So let's just say Skrill is the best digital wallet for sports bettors. So it's a no-brainer to create your free account right this instant. You get me? So make sure you sign up at skrill.com/barstool to create your free account and complete the account verification by clicking follow the game. Now make sure you click follow the game, people. You get me? After registering, so you can start using their digital wallet today. Now, midweek fixtures this week. We're going to start at the Emirates. We take on Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa, you get me? Their start to the season has been suspect, if you ask me. Opening day of the season, they lost 2-0 away at newly promoted Bournemouth. Then they got a win against Everton at home, 2-1. Then they went to Palace and got slapped 3-1. They beat Bolton in the EFL Cup second round, but we don't really give a shit about that.
No one cares.
And then they lost to West Ham, who had no points and no goals before this weekend. For me, we're playing them at the perfect time. I think the confidence that we will have after winning the way we did on Saturday evening will benefit us. You get me? And I think it's going to put Aston Villa in problems, blood. You get me? Emi Martinez coming back to the Emirates, the crybaby. Hopefully we put him in a spliff yet again. Lineup wise, I need to see if Partey and Zinni are back. Our doctor, Gary O'Driscoll, said that they were taken out of the squad as a precaution. So they might be back for Wednesday's game. Hopefully they are. If they are, then I would go with the same lineup that we went with against Bournemouth. which would be Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, how can I say Galiba? Because Gabriel and Saliba blood. Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Saka. Now, you know what? Saka drops to the bench for me in this game. Don't think he's had the greatest start to the season. And for me, he looks tired. So I'd give Saka a rest. I'd bring in Emil Smith, blood clot row. Martinelli on the left, Odegaard in the 10, and then Gabby Jesus down the middle. If Partey and Zinni don't make it, then I'll go same team as we played against Fulham, except Saka drops to the bench for Smith Rowe. Prediction for this one, Guni.
You guys are at home or you're away?
We're at home. And I'll be at the Emirates as well, people. That's my last game
3-0.
until I come back. 3-0? Ross Clark.
I think Aston Villa are going to be going down this season, potentially. They'll be in a relegation fight. If they keep if they keep Steven Gerrard, I think they're going to be in a relegation fight, bruv.
I think we put... Go on.
That man's out of his depth in the Premier League. I ain't going to lie to you.
Do you know what? I cuss him the way I cuss Frank Lampard. Like, I want to see the same energy for Fat Frank with Stevie G, blood. Mm-hmm. You get me? I want to see the same energy, bro. But I think Saturday took a little bit out of us. You get me? Physically, mentally, and emotionally. So for that reason, I'll go for a 2-0 Arsenal victory. 5 out of 5, inshallah. Chelsea. Tricky game for you lot. Again, away this time to Southampton. Now, we saw Southampton were quite unlucky in their game with United.
Yep.
Koulibaly returns, but got Conor Gallagher's out. How do you attack this game?
Well, this is a game again I'm nervous about. Southampton are no mugs, fam. You get me? They've not, in terms of, I'm looking through their results now. 2-1 away at Leicester, that's not saying much. 2-2 with Leeds is a good result for them. They got battered 4-1 by Tottenham, but it happens.
And that was opening day, innit?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And to narrowly lose 1-0 against Man United, man, they looked good as well. My concern again is that midfield, fam. It's that midfield battle that I'm worried about, because now that we're not going to be able to do the Gallagher and Jorginho pivot, which is good, just not in the circumstances that it's happened. It might be Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho if Kovacic is not fit enough to start.
And Ruben Loftus-Bumcheek has been playing like a bum.
Nah, he's been all right. He ain't been terrible. I ain't gonna lie.
Going forward, he's been poor. Like he lost the ball. He lost the ball. Because I was watching your game. He lost the ball a lot against Leicester.
Also, as well, like he's getting in on my nerves in front of goal as well. He's just not taking his shots when he's supposed to, taking extra touches and stuff like that. But
he's playing very timid.
If Kovacic is fit, I'll say this. If Kovacic is fit and it's a cover Jorginho pivot, I'll have more faith purely because of Kovacic. And I think he covers up Jorginho's lack of athleticism quite well. And also as well, you know, he's a very press-resistant midfielder. And I think he's going to give Lavia a difficult time. And I thought Lavia was brilliant against Man United. Again, a midfielder that does the defensive work, allows Ward-Prowse to go forward and really be Ward-Prowse, the player that he wants to be. Do you know what I mean? That he needs to be, fam. So that's my only concern. If Kovacic ain't starting, then I'm not going to be too confident. But I think we're going to get 3 points, bro. Based on that, I think we'll get 3 points. I think it'll be a 2-1 thing. But if Kova and Jorginho don't play and it's Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho, bruv, I will say that we're going to come away with a point. And that's me being optimistic, bro. I don't want to ever say like my team's gonna lose or whatever. I don't like saying that shit. So I'm gonna say that we'll come away with a point if it's not the right pivot in the middle.
I think you'll win as well. I'll go for a 2-1. I'll go for 2-1. 2-1 Chelsea. You'll get the win. We've got a London derby this midweek. Should be a great game, bro. Not going to lie, blood. Palace taking on Brentford at Selhurst. Now, this is going to be a fucking game and a half, blood, in my opinion, bro. You get me? Like, this is going to be a game and a half, bro. There's 2 London derbies this week, but this one is on Tuesday. The other one's on Wednesday. I'll go Palace.
I've got a sneaky feeling.
I don't think like they'll be too downhearted or would have lost too much confidence from that Man City defeat. You get me?
I don't think so either. I think if anything, it's going to encourage them because 4-2 it's a flattening scoreline because I thought Crystal Palace done way better than what the scoreline reflected. But Brentford, bro, nah, you know what? You might be right because the only thing that I think that can really shut down Ivan Toney is that Anderson and Gahey partnership.
And that partnership right now is tremendous, bro. You get me? They are playing really well.
Conversations need to be had about Anderson at the end of the season and whether he's going to be good enough for one of the top teams because so far he's looking crazy good. Crazy good,
bro. You get me? I think if he continues the way he does, there'll be a lot of interest in him come end of the season, bro. Maybe from you lot, because you lot need defenders. You get me? So maybe you lot. Maybe if we show interest, then you'll show interest. You get me? Because
I jump in there, yeah.
You understand? You lot just follow us, blood. You get me? But yeah, I'm saying Palace. What are you saying?
Yeah, Palace as well. But I think it'll be a narrow victory, though. I'm going to go with 2-1.
Yeah, I say 2-1 as well, blood. There's always goals in the London derby. Fulham taking on Brighton. This will be a good game as well, blood. There's a couple good games this fucking midweek, you know, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam.
That's gonna be a very good game, and I can't even.
Craven Cottage. Brighton just sold Maupay as well. Maupay's going to Everton.
Everton, yeah.
Fulham will feel disappointed the way they lost to us. Obviously, Leno doing up his best calamity antics.
I think they share points, bro. I think it's a point each.
Yeah, I'd go for a draw as well. Yeah. I'm with you. I'll go for a draw as well, man. Leeds taking on Everton.
Leeds are going to beat them. Yeah, Leeds are going to beat them.
Bournemouth taking on Wolves.
Wolves are going to beat them. Bournemouth just looks shocking, bro.
Nah, do you know what? I'm going to go for a draw. I think Bournemouth bounce back. I don't think they lose 4 on the bounce.
I think they lose that game, bro. I ain't going to lie, because Wolves need a win as well.
I think they draw that one, man. Man City Forest.
Man City.
Yeah, I'll go City. West Ham Tottenham. Now, this is another big London derby. This will probably kick off the pitch as well, blood. You get me? The ICF against the you-know-what army. Mm-hmm. You get me?
I think West Ham, I think, bro.
West Ham getting that win today, yeah? I think that's going to give them a bit of confidence going into that game. Tottenham don't really do well at the Olympic Stadium. Jose won his first game there because that was his first game. I remember he beat them, but he beat them 3-2. I'm going West Ham.
I was going to say the same. I think West Ham beat them.
I'm going West Ham. What I saw Forest do to Tottenham, with what if West Ham play that same way with what they got in the front line, Samaka, Bowen, Antonio, Deckers, Suchek and their man there. You get me? I'm going West Ham, bro. You understand? Inshallah, West Ham slap out them pussios. Liverpool taking on Newcastle. Now, back in the day, this used to be a great game, bro. We see a couple 4-3s back-to-back in this game. I'm going Liverpool.
I'm not.
But this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be like Arsenal Fulham. Tight. When the Geordies might think they're gonna win it, and then the Scousers just come out of nowhere with the RKO, blood.
Because Guimaraes didn't play this weekend.
Nah.
So, and I know for a fact that it was with this game in mind.
And they'll have Isaac available as well.
Bro, honestly speaking, fam, that Liverpool midfield is so weak.
Fabinho's back though.
Yeah.
He's back though. Fabinho's back though. They looked a lot better against, I know it's only Bournemouth, but with Fabinho in there, Fabinho, Henderson and Elliott, they can kind of get away with it. Because Fabinho brings so much to that midfield. We say Newcastle or draw? You're saying draw, innit?
I'm stuck between Newcastle winning and a draw. I don't see Liverpool winning this game, bruv.
Fucking hell.
I don't see them winning, and I'm saying that respect.
After that 9-0.
Bro, that Bournemouth team look like they should be relegated, cuz. I'm not going to judge that. I'm going to treat that as an isolated incident there, bruv. I can't treat Bournemouth like a corner's been turned, bruv. I can't do that. Do you know what? I'm going to say 3-3. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Okay, no. And then to end the midweek fixtures, Leicester taking on Man United on Thursday night.
Fam, it's looking peak for Leicester still.
Yeah, United are going to slap them, bro.
I think if Leicester lose by more than 2 goals, Brendan Rodgers gets sacked straight away. They can't get humiliated this game. But I see Man United winning that.
For me, no matter the scoreline, Leicester lose that, Rodgers don't see Sunday. Leicester lose that, Rodgers ain't going to Brighton on Sunday. They got Brighton away on Sunday. They lose that game, he is not going to Brighton on Sunday.
Fucking hell, we play Friday as well.
Nah, you ain't playing Friday.
Oh, sorry, that's the following week. My bad. No, look, 31st of October. No, yeah. Hold on. So we play on the 30th of August. And then we've got West Ham at home
on the Saturday.
On the 2nd of September.
Nah, the Saturday.
Are you sure? It says here.
Yeah. It says Saturday to be decided. So the time's to be decided.
Okay, cool. That's a lot of games this week. I ain't gonna lie. But that lets
I mean, even United play Thursday, then they play us on Sunday. We play Wednesday. You get me?
I think United win that 2-0.
What, the Leicester game?
Yeah.
I got United 3-0.
Leicester can't be that shit.
They can be that shit, bro. Trust me. They can be as shit as fucking Pogba's brother, mate. We're going to end it on that one, bro. Have you seen the absolute madness that is coming out on French football news? Bro, it is absolute carnage, blood. If you don't know what's going on, then you people have been under a rock for the last 24 hours, blood. You get me? Basically, Paul Pogba, so according to Get French Football News, Paul Pogba has told authorities that he has been subjected to an attempted 13 million euro blackmail by his brother, Matthias, and the gang. Matthias claims Paul wants to send him to prison and that Paul ordered a witch doctor to cast a spell on Kylian Mbappe.
Mental, bruv.
Now, before we get into what Matthias has said, because Matthias has come out and spoken, what the fuck is going on?
I didn't even know, because the tweets that I was reading from his brother, they was just sounding mad. It was just basically saying that Pogba's a liar and he lies to the police and he's not the person that, you know, people think that he is and he shouldn't be a public figure. He was saying a lot, like, for his brother. And
so
then,
what he said, sorry, go on.
And then there was something about one of their cousins getting arrested. I think it was in France. And then they asked Pogba directly if they knew him, and Pogba pretended like he didn't know. This is all alleged, by the way. Don't come for me, Pogba. You're not going to get much from me if you sue me. You know what I'm saying? You're rich enough. This is all alleged. Can't blame me for what your brother's saying. We're just talking about it. you know. But it's fucked, bro.
So what he said is, what Matthias Pogba has said is, since it was Paul who started talking to lie to the police and who brought out the information, you can't blame me. Paul, you really wanted to shut me up completely, to lie and send me to prison. I suspected it. My version of the facts actually happened. I have enough to prove my words and your lies. I'll tell you again, brother, manipulating people is not good. It's not about money. I almost died because of you.
Whoa, fam.
When everything is said, people will see that there is no bigger coward, bigger traitor, and bigger hypocrite than you on this earth. I have no negative feelings towards you. My words are for you. My words are for your good. Everything is true. The witch doctor is known. A so-called Muslim deep in witchcraft. It's never good to have a traitor near you. Bro. Allegedly as well, people, yeah? Because we don't want to get done for slander and them thing. And you see me? My money ain't long like that, blood. You understand? I don't have Don Robbie or Dave Portnoy money, blood. You get me? I have Troopz money, blood. You understand? I mean, I have them millions in the bank, dog. You understand? I'm trying to get them thing there, you know? You see me? But, bro, allegedly for your family, your brother, your bloodline, a man that you shared the womb with, not at the same time, but you shared the womb, bro. Like a person your mother put her life on the line for, to give life. Because when women give childbirth, they are putting their life on the line.
100%.
Like they are putting, to bring life into this world, they put their life on the line. Yeah. And I'm not saying Paul is right. I'm not saying Matthias is telling the truth, but for this, if this is really going on, there is actually no loyalty in this world.
There's none. But
if your own family are willing to do that, allegedly.
But we knew that when money's involved, this wouldn't be the last time you'd hear a story like this, because apparently, allegedly, they're trying to extort him for 13 M's. That's life-changing money. Now, his brother is already a professional football player. That's
what I don't get. And doesn't Paul look after him? The amount of millions that he's got, you think he ain't going to bust his brother?
I think he takes care of the whole family. But you see but this is the thing, is like, you can see where jealousy can build from that. Because you see when, like, imagine being him. Not that I think I wouldn't do this, because I think it's disgusting. But he's looking at this thing and saying, yo, my little brother, who I'm supposed to be watching out for, I'm the oldest brother, if that's the case. Yeah, I'm meant to take care of the family now that dad's not here. But my little brother's doing it. My little brother's doing this for me. He's taking care of all of this stuff. This is shit that you should be grateful for. Do you know what I mean? But he might be looking inside eye thinking that I want to be the man now. Or like, why can't I do for myself or whatever? And maybe this is just his way of venting, but I can't understand it. If this is definitely the case, flip it now, bruv.
I mean, we've already seen brothers do brothers fuckery. Shout out Rodri every time, bro. You understand? We saw what he went through with his despicable family member. You understand? But 13 fucking million, bro.
Here's my thing though, Troopz, yeah. Surely he could have just gone, hey, bro.
Break me off, like, yeah, like, bro, like, that's what I'm saying. Couldn't he even, why 13? Why number 13?
I don't even know. It sounds too, yeah.
Has 13 got something to do? Has 13 got something to do with voodoo?
I have no idea, bro.
Like, if we got any voodoo man,
them
hopefully we don't, blood. Because I know none of them fucker watching me.
Them things there I steer clear of, fam. All that judge and that, no.
You see, us Jamaican, you know, us Jamaicans don't fuck with them thing there, you know. You know, that's more you, man.
Hey, bro,
listen, don't lie,
what
man.
Do you think?
That's you, man.
You man do the Obia thing over there as well. What do you think that is?
No, but it's more with us. It's them duppy man that do it, blood.
You see,
in Africa, it's more predominant. It's more. And it's more accepted in Africa than Jamaica. We don't accept it. You lot kind of accept it like, all right, this is gonna happen. We think it's gonna happen. I want to blood clot this. You understand?
Depends where you go. Right? It depends where you go, bruv. Listen, I can't speak for, I don't know how many tribes are in Africa, bruv. I think there's over like 100 in my country alone. So imagine the rest of Africa. I can't speak for it. But what I do know specifically in Tanzania is that there's some places, if you get caught doing that, judging that, you're getting yourself killed on the spot by the community. They're not messing around, cuz. Yeah,
you're getting lynched.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's not like they'll probably bury your body where they find you. From you've done judge, they're probably taking you as far away from that city and dashing you somewhere.
Yeah, they're probably burning you.
Yeah,
beer things, blood. They're getting rid of all that witchcraft off your body.
But would it surprise you? Because I reckon bare of these players, they bang judge, cuz. I reckon bare of them did. Whether it works or not is a different story, fam. I don't know, but I reckon bare of them have done it, fam.
What do you think, Ev? Do you think it's just a black thing, or do you think it goes into other communities and other races? Because it's more a black thing, no? Like and South America, you don't really see that. You don't really see that shit in Europe and them thing there. You get me?
Because I was gonna say Brazil, then I remembered that there's bare black people in Brazil, innit? Like, because of obviously the history, there's a lot of black people there. But yeah, I would say so.
No, but even the Cubans.
Yeah, but Cubans as well, similar thing.
Yeah. Very true.
I think Monster's from Cuba as well. Big up Monster. I think he's Cuban as well.
Oh, swear that.
Right, yeah.
Oh shit! You learn something new every day. I thought he was an Af. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know he was on my side of the border.
Yeah, I think he's Cuban. But yeah, it is a lot of like black culture that is involved in that kind of stuff. But you know what? At the same time, like I ain't gonna pretend like I know the ins and outs of this thing. I just know that I've been told to stay away, fam, and it's not something that I would mess with personally, fam.
I mean, we everyone are back again. Even Zah, he's not here. We all advise you not to stay the fuck away from the voodoo man. You understand? If he's going left, you go right, blood.
Go right.
You go and don't look back, blood. Just go right and run. Trust me, dog. But before we end it, you know that we got goal of the week and ham roll of the week now. Obviously, you saw the goals. The contenders for me, Guni, were Trent, Carvalho's goal, Neves, and St. Maximum. I would go St. Maximum.
I was going to say, that volley was crisp, fam.
For me, the volley, the timing of it, it was the 89th minute, bro. And you do that to equalize it. You do that, blood. Like, it was unreal. Like, 2 back-to-back amazing performances from St. Maximum. And you get me? Guni fully agrees with me on...
It's got to be that one.
Goal of the week this week. And it goes to St. Maximum, blood. You understand?
I've got to throw in an honourable mention, though. Did you see Oli Giroud's goal yesterday?
Yeah, the flick when I see that one. Do you know what? Yeah, it's if I showed Trey's child Giroud's highlight reel, he'll think he was better than Messi.
The goals that this guy scores, bro, ridiculous. That goal there, the degree of difficulty of that, because to watch that over your shoulder and then to adjust your body and get the touch that he did to put it bottom corner, there was a lot that needed to be done. That was a sick goal. Had to mention that.
Nah, it was a fantastic goal, blood. You get me? Ham roll of the week. Now, it's been tough for me because United won, Tottenham won, you won. I don't know who to give it to, blood. You get me? We don't know if the Pogba beef is true. We don't know who's telling the truth, so we can't award it to one of them. So I'm in a predicament this week, blood. I don't know who to fucking give it to, blood.
It's got
maybe Yeah, maybe Bournemouth for losing 9-0.
It's got to be Bournemouth, bruv. It has to be the whole Bournemouth team for allowing 9 to go past you, because in the Premier League, it's got to be all of them.
Guni has spoken.
Manager, staff, nobody escapes, fam. That is pathetic.
Guni spoken, people. Ham roll of the week goes to Bournemouth Football Club. Your whole
Scott Parker's still trending. That's how you know that he is definitely the ham roll of the week. You're trending 24 hours after a beatdown. You are finished, bro. 100% Bournemouth.
Bournemouth get ham roll of the week, and St. Maximum gets goal of the week, blood. You get me? Guni, big at your damn self, blood. You understand? He has set this whole stream up for us, people. You get me? Guni on the buttons today. Jet skis only on the edits, blood. You understand? So Guni's multitasking, blood. You get me? Man's setting up streams. Man's gonna have to download the stream, send it to Jet Ski. Man's putting his 2 pence in as well. So we have to big up Guni every time, blood. Make sure you subscribe to Mando's Football. You understand? Follow him on all the socials and that. You get me? You lot already know. Subscribe to TroopzTV. Like the thing. Share the thing. And like we say at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.